Is that a good husband answer or what?
That is a good diplomatic answer.
Very, very, very.
Yeah.
It's an accurate answer.
He is always beautiful.
Talk for him.
Okay, I'll give you more.
All right, Jessica, who is this cutie pie?
Oh, who is this?
This is Ariella. Say hi.
Hey, sweetie.
Hi, gorgeous.
How old are you?
6 and a half.
You're 6.5? No, is he 6.5? You're 2. You're 2.5.
2.5. Oh, she's lovely.
We made challah from scratch for the first time.
Oh, how nice. Jessica, they're gorgeous.
Thank you. This is Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi,
Oh, my
Izzy.
God. You and Adam.
Children.
Thank you.
Gorgeous children.
We're in Florida now, Jeff. Did you know
What
that?
part? Yeah, Shai told me.
Davenport.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh my God, it's the best. Are we having a good time, girls?
Out
It
in the
really
city.
keeps a tiny square foot apartment
In the city,
New
yeah.
York City.
Yeah, leave it.
Good for you.
It's great.
Where's my boy?
He's working, unfortunately.
Well, you give him a big kiss for me and listen.
Hopefully he's coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him not to play hard to get.
You know that Adam's grandmother, who's 94, we've been calling in for these services, and she's a part of all of the services. She listens.
How lovely.
It's so special.
Great. This is much nice.
That is lovely.
It's
Oh my
really-
God, your daughters are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
They're a little wild.
See?
It's a little
keep
rough timing with
coming.
bedtime, so I'll be here but listening while I'm putting them to sleep, probably for part of it.
Oh.
No worries. How are you, Ruben?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Shabbat shalom.
I'm vibrating here. Oh,
Mind if I just put these?
this is over
Here he is.
Michigan and
Here he is.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Today. We're going to start in a couple more minutes.
Little louder.
Oh, can you hear now? Can you hear it now?
A little bit louder, dude.
You sound
I can
so
hear
soft.
you, but
Yeah, I can hear you too, but you sound very soft. So do you have a headset or do you need to get closer to your microphone? One or the
Hang on
other.
1 second.
I want what she's having.
I'm so bossy, I'm sorry.
Is that better?
Yes.
Perfect, Shai.
Can you hear better now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start in a couple more minutes. How is everybody doing?
Good.
Nice. Let me just get our service together. Okay. So today we're trying something a little bit different. We're going to do a what's called a Carlebach style service, and I think it's a little bit more upbeat. It's a little bit more fun. We're going to have a little bit more participatory. We're going to have some people doing candles and a couple of readings. Someone doing the challah blessing. So I am, and I'm just looking at all the screen here.
You putting it on yourself? Izzy.
All right, and if we can have, let's begin, and we'll have Elizabeth, if you unmute your microphone, so you can do the blessings for the candles for us.
Hold on. That one won't light. Very good, get another candle. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechadlich shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Let us all say Amen. And now, Linda, my mom, if you can unmute your microphone and do the reading for us.
I did it. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. May the doors of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness, pride, envy, and enmity. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen.
Amen.
Yedid nefesh av harachaman mishochav decha eretzonecha yarutz avdecha kemo ayar ishtachave el mul hadarecha yerav lo yedidutecha minof etzuf vechol tam. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. As we enter Shabbat, we think about calmness and peace. And sometimes during these times, it's a little bit hard to feel calmness and peace. But you know what? We're all together. We're all, thank goodness, healthy. And so let's join together in Lechu Neranena. It says, let us sing to Adonai and rejoice in our Creator. Greetings to the Holy One with songs of praise and thanks. Lechu Neranena Ladonai Nariya Letzurishenu Nekad Mafanav Betoda Bizmirot Nariya Lo. Feel free to clap your hands if you want. You can sing, you can la la la. The words are right there with us. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai, baruchu shemo, basru miyom leyom, Yeshuato, yalai, lalai, lai, yalalai, yalalai, yalai, lalai, lai, lai, lalai, lai, lai, ai, lai, lai, lai. La Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. The Baal Shem Tov used to say that we should really welcome Shabbat, but anytime we pray, we should pray with joy and happiness, not sad. And even if the song is a little bit sad, we should still be happy because joy makes the world turn around. And I'm going to ask Carolyn, if you don't mind, to unmute your microphone. And if you do, and if you could do the blessing for us, the responsive reading, we'll read with you.
Thank you very much. Purified in soul and cleaned in body, dressed in white, the mystical Kabbalist walks the Alice of Sfat in northern Israel. On behalf, we read together, on behalf of you and me, the entire
house of Israel, she ascends the top of the mountain, looking wide stretches of mystic beauty.
She says shalom to a new day, a special day, a day as, hang on, there's something got, I've lost sorry. We say shalom to a new day, a special day, a day beautiful as a bride and majestic as a queen, the day of Shabbat. Every time I sing
L'chadodi, I see, yes, I see the Shabbat. My heart jumps for joy, for love, for hope, and for hope.
Amen.
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 And so let's join now in a little bit of more of an upbeat. This is a fun one. You may have heard it before. It's a Karli Bach tune that's been turned into a little bit more of a fun lechadodi. And it's really easy. And again, the words are right there. And if you don't know the words, you can always yalalai and ba-ba-bye and fa-fa-fi, whatever, you feel like doing. And just and sing with us along. דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. That's it, that's how it goes. So let's try it again. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד ישמיענו, אל המיוחד אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת, לקראת שבת, לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם, נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. Here we go. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. And it's customary, if you want, if you can, we stand up for the last verse as we welcome the Shabbat Queen. Sometimes we face the door even to really welcome her in. Oi v'shalom, ateret balagam v'simcha, uve'tzola toch emunei, am segula boi chala. Here we go. Are you ready? A little faster. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Ay lai lai lai, ay dai 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 dai, ay dai dai dai. דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה. Come, our bride, sing us a song, and we welcome you wholly and fully into our Shabbat experience. And please join me in Baruch. Yai da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Barechu et Adonai hamevorach baruch Adonai hamevorach 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 le'olam va'ed. And join me in Ma'ariv Aravim. El Chai v'Kayam, Taminim Aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Please join me now in Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וכתבתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על משכנות ביתך ובשעריך. Beautiful. You sound really good, everyone. So, for Ufo Shalom, I kind of, as I was putting this together, I sort of got some kind of inspiration, and in Karlibach style, put a tune together through Sukkot Shalom, which I want to share. It's really easy. You can follow along. Again, Yailalais and all that. So here it is. Feel free to clap and yai dai dai.
ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, פרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over Israel, and over Jerusalem. Fos aleinu sukat shelomecha, fos aleinu sukat shelomecha. Baruch ata Adonai הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Spread over us your shelter of peace, Adonai, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
And so, you know, we live in times, normally we would do a Misha Berach, and right now I feel like there's a lot of Misha Berachs that we need to do.
Can hear.
Can't hear you.
I
Can't hear
can't
you.
hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. So if anybody has a name that they want to say in a Misha Berach, could you hear the singing when the song was on? Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
So if
it's
anybody
good.
wants to say a name for someone for Misha Berach, we can do that now. Or we can think of, you know, anybody that we want to.
For all those suffering.
For everyone, yes, for everyone who is suffering right now and needs healing from COVID. But you know what? We're forgetting some of the people sometimes that that don't have COVID and are still suffering and sick, and we want to say to them as well, Mishabech, and may they have a speedy recovery.
משברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב משברך אמותינו שרה רבקה לאה ורחל הוא יברך את כל החולים עם רפואה שלמה, רפואת הנפש, רפואת הגוף, ונאמר אמן. מי שברך our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Mishaberach, our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel. May the one bless those who are sick with complete good health, renewal of spirit, renewal of body. Let us say amen. 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 Let us say amen. Renewal of spirit, renewal of body. Let us pray.
Amen. Oops. I don't know. I don't know what. Well, he's doing something, I'm sure.
Oh. Can you hear me now or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we can hear you.
Yes, and see you.
And see and hear
Mm-hmm.
And
I've
here.
just
and hear.
I've just got a black hair.
And so this
I
week,
can hear you, but I can't see you. Ah.
this week's Torah portion, Behar Bechukotai, is actually a very interesting portion. It's a little bit boring because, it has a lot of rules. Sometimes, some of the Torah, a lot of it is exciting and there are a lot of great stories. And sometimes we get into a part that has a lot of rules and a lot of this is what you should do or shouldn't do. This one is not, it's not quite like that. It's more, there's one rule in there that talks about Shemitah, which is leaving your fields, working your field if you're a farmer for 7 years. And then during the 7th year, sort of letting the field rest, literally rest for the whole year. You don't do anything to it so that it can replenish and get better. And that's something that they've used for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. And in our more modern times, it's been a little bit harder to keep because, with all this demand and we live in a society that we have to have it all now. And so, but it's really actually very relevant to today, especially I think with what's going on. Because if you think about, if we take it metaphorically and spiritually, of course, we can take the Torah literally, and sometimes it works and sometimes it's kind of, it doesn't suit our times. But if we take it spiritually and metaphorically, then we can really get some lessons. And if we think about 7 years, you have, and also one of the things that said in the Torah, that during that 7 years, there still might be crop growing, there might be things that the land is producing. Leave those things and allow the poor people first, people who don't have money, to be able to take from that field and then feed your family with whatever's left. Don't waste anything, of course, but allow the poor people first to take what they need. From a spiritual perspective, it also tells us that we need a break once in a while. We need a break. We need to be able to breathe. We need to be able to see the world in a different way. And Shabbat really offers us that moment. It offers us a time to be peaceful, a time to be with family and friends, a time to really enjoy ourselves. There's a story of two brothers, and you might know this story. It's one of my favorites. And one brother has a lot of kids, and he's married, and he's, he lives his life. And the other one is single, and he kind of likes to go out and live the bachelor life. They live not too far from each other. Their father is a big farmer, and one day he gets ill, he's older, and he passes away, and he divides his land exactly in half between the two brothers. Nothing more, nothing less. They each get the same. And so each brother kind of goes and does his thing and takes care of his land. And the single brother kind of says one day, my brother has all these kids, and he has a wife, and he has a family, and he probably needs a lot more of the land than I do. I don't think my dad made the right choice, so I need to do something for him. And so he took some of the wheat that was growing in the land and a couple other things, put them in a nice big package, snuck in the middle of the night to his brother's home. He didn't want him to know it was him. It's not charity. And he left it there. Well, that same, another day, the other brother, the married brother, said, my brother's single. He doesn't have anyone. I don't know. Maybe he's lonely and he needs it more than I do. So maybe he could sell it and, maybe it will help him. So he went, took some of his wheat, some of his things, and snuck into the brother's farm and left it there. And every time they would get up in the morning and they'd see this, they'd wonder, what? I don't understand. Why do I have extra things in my farm? And this happened for years, about 7 years. And this was now the Shemitah year. So there was no work, but the schedule was a little different, and they still had to go check on the land, make sure everything's okay. And they so happened to get up they couldn't sleep. They got up at the same time at midnight, and they both went to the field to take care of the field. In the middle of the night, it was so dark. There wasn't a moon. The moon was very small. It was a new moon, and they just bumped into each other. And they looked at each other, and they realized what was going on, because they each were holding something. They were, of course, going to give a gift to the other person. And they realized how each of them really thought about the other. And they embraced, they hugged each other, and they cried. And God heard all this, and God smiled at them, and God said, this is where the temple is going to be built. The temple in Jerusalem, right on this mount. It's going to be built right here, because the love that these brothers had for each other, and the unselfishness of caring for the other person, and for the thoughts that they had about each other, that's what it's all about. It's about caring, it's about being together, and it's about sharing everything that we have, and being thankful for everyone that we have. And we say, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shalom.
So we continue with our service. And let's see, I'm going to choose, I didn't really prepare anyone for this, but let's have, hold on 1 second, I'm looking to see who's the next big, how about Rabbi Renee?
Okay, I can barely see it. Oh, wait, let's see what we have here. Would you like me to do this responsively?
Sure, we can do it responsibly. We'll do, paragraph by paragraph. Perfect.
Okay. Praise be Adonai, the God of our fathers and mothers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, the God of Sarah, the God of Rebecca, the God of Leah, and the God of, is it Rachel?
Rachel,
yes, okay.
Praise be the source of
strength and courage, the source of kindness and good deeds. Praise be the
Be the
source,
source of greatness and
love, of softness and kind words.
Praise be the person who transcends strength through gentleness. Praise be the person who perfects gentleness through strength. Praise be the person who acts according to the best within.
Praise be the person who reached out to touch the best in others. Praise to the gentle faithfulness of Abraham. Praise the valiant strength of Sarah.
Praise be the God who creates with divinity a woman and a man.
Amen.
Amen.
Adonai sefatai tifkach ufi agitecha. Eternal God, open up our lips that our mouth may declare your glory. Sounds like there's a choir in here. Sounds really, really good.
No, it's you that's good.
And in our spirit of our Carly Bach upbeatness, let's do a fun upbeat Ose Shalom. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom. Hu yaseh Shalom. Shalom aleinu. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom. Try it now. Ose Shalom, Shalom bimromav, Hu yaseh Shalom. Ose Shalom bimromav. May God, the Creator, give us and the whole world. And let us say,
Amen.
Amen.
And I just realized that I need to get my Kiddush cup. So hold on one second. Talks amongst yourselves, as Linda Richmond and those who remember would have said. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right back.
I love that story.
And when in doubt, a little gin is okay for Kiddush as well. Because we could do really Kiddush on anything but
Except water.
except water. Oh, now I know why we couldn't hear, because there's the microphone. I was on a different sharing mode for videos. Okay. So let's get back to our Sidur. And if you have a Kiddush cup, you can raise your hand. I mean your hand, your Kiddush cup, your hand too, but the Kiddush cup, or your hand to pretend like you have one. Or you can use coffee, you know. ויחולו השמיים
והארץ
והאדם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו,
ויאמר אשר עשה
וישקוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו, אשר
אשר עשה
וברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש
אותו
ויום שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר ברא אלוהים
אלוהים לעשות.
תבריך חבריי,
ברוך אתה אדוני
אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא
פרי הגפן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצנו בשבת קודשו ואהובת צאן חילנו זיכרנו בראשית כי הוא יום לעולם ונקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי אלינו קראת ואותנו קידשת עבודתך בשבת קודש הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Now is the time to drink your gin or your vodka or your wine or your anything else. And please join us in Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח הכל לתת שנתן לנו כגויה ושמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שמחתם בגורלנו ככל העולם אנחנו משתחווים לפני מלך המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר היה מלך הארץ היום אדוני In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and the chill of winter, we remember them. In the opening of buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of winter, we remember them. In the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. So long as we live, they too shall live, for they are now part of us as we remember them. And again, we'll give a few moments if you want to remember people, you want to say their name out loud, or just keep it in your heart.
Edward Tobin.
Kenneth Rivet.
Robert Scott, Rabbi Shai Morrow, Robert Wax.
And join together. יתגדל ויתקדש
שמי רבה,
ועלמא
דברי חורתי ומליך מלכותך, ובכל ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, עולם זמן קריב
יהי
אמן.
שמי רבה מבורך לעולם
לעולם ולמי עלמיה.
יתברך וישתבח
ישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתקיים.
ויחדשה בריחו לעילה מן כל
כל
ברכתה
ברכתה
ושירתה
ושירתה, טפוס ושכתה ונחמתה,
ואמירן בעלמה
אמירן בעלמה,
יהי שלמה רבה
שמיה,
וחיים
וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, באמו אמן.
יעשה שלום במרומיו
הוא יעשה שלום
במרומיו,
עלינו
ועל
ועל
כל
כל
ישראל,
ואמרו
אמן.
May their memories be for blessing. And let us say Amen.
Amen.
And so we're going to finish with a song that's actually one of my favorites. It's not Carly Bach, but it's someone who was just as prolific in her writing. Debbie Friedman, we talked about her, I think, the last service. And this is a song about a journey. And I think we're all going through a journey normally, but now it feels like we're really going through a journey. We're part of history in a way that will be remembered for a long time. And so join me in singing Lechi Lach. Lechi Lach, to a land that I will show you. Lech Lecha, to a place you do not know. Lechi Lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. Lechi Lach, Lech Lecha, and I shall make your name great. Lech Lecha, and all shall praise your name. Lechi Lach, on your journey I will bless you. Lesimchat Chaim, Lesimchat Chaim, Lesimchat Chaim, Lechi Lach. And you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing, and you shall be a blessing. Lechi Lach. And we say Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
May you be a blessing. May we all be a blessing, and may we all receive a lot of blessings. It was a pleasure to see you again, and I hope we'll see you next time. Right before that, we're going to do a quick Hamotzi. Ruben, take it away.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Teavon.
Amen and B'Teavon. This was such a pleasure. I'm so glad everybody joined us, and I hope to see you next time. Invite some friends next time to come, some family members, and we're going to make this a real community. We have a couple of things that we're working on, kind of thinking about the idea of a virtual synagogue. So stay tuned. Nothing like traditional or anything like that, but something that will be, you'll see. There'll be some more information coming up, something we're working on. But we thought we would call it Or Ahava, Love and Light. And pretty soon you'll get an invitation to join a Facebook group to come join us. And everything is informal. We're not charging membership, and we're not, again, we're not being traditional. We're kind of being out of the box. We're actually being more traditional than you think, because in the temple, while people brought things, it wasn't customary to hound them for money all the time. So, and it's Shabbat. So we're coming together to have fun, to do Shabbats, to do some holidays once in a while, and a lot of other good things. So, but again, such a pleasure. And I will see you next time. And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you very much.
Shabbat Shalom.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rabbi Shai.
Bye.